My beloved child, pause everything. Stop scrolling. This is not just another video. This is a divine interruption, a sacred encounter. What you're hearing right now is not meant for anyone else. It is heaven shouting directly into your soul. You are not here by accident. You've been led here, pulled by invisible hands. Because there is something urgent in life changing that you need to hear. Right now you are standing at a spiritual crossroads. One path leads to chaos, confusion, and exhaustion. The other path, my path, leads to peace, restoration, and divine purpose. I'm speaking this message over your life is a lifeline. Don't skip it, don't dismiss it. Lean in with your whole heart. This message carries fire and healing. It carries warning and breakthrough. I know the pressure that's been building inside you. The questions you haven't even said out loud. I see you feeling like you're holding on by a thread. But today I'm cutting through the noise to tell you. You are not alone and you are not forgotten. I've seen every moment of silence. Every time you pretended to be strong. Every night you cried without telling anyone. This is not just encouragement. This is a rescue. You've been under attack. But I'm here now, and I will not let you fall. Comment God. I will not skip this. I am listening. Like, share, and subscribe. If this message touched your heart, I've been warning you in soft ways before, through your spirits. Unrest, through songs, signs, and subtle dreams. But now I must speak louder. Because the time is short. And your destiny is too valuable to let slip through your fingers. You've been surrounded by distractions. People who don't understand your purpose. Voices that drown out my whisper. Situations that drain your joy. But I'm pulling you back, I'm calling you higher. This is your moment of alignment. You were created for more than survival. You were born for spiritual fire. For divine encounters, for kingdom impact. You've been feeling something shift inside. And now I confirm it, your breakthrough is coming. But you must listen to every word. There's been an invisible battle around you. And I've been fighting for you in realms you can't see. Demonic forces have tried to cloud your vision, delay your blessings, and distract you from your calling. But because you've kept going, because you didn't give up, I'm stepping in now with a wave of protection and deliverance. Chains are breaking in the spiritual realm as you hear this. Your faith is shaking the gates of hell. You are not weak, you are chosen. You are not overlooked, you are anointed. In this very moment marks the beginning of a new move in your life. Comment: the battle is real. But God is stronger. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected. I know you're tired. I know it's hard to trust again. People have lied, friends have disappeared. Doors have slammed in your face. But I want you to look up, because I'm not like them. I don't abandon, I don't deceive. I don't fail, I am the same yesterday, today and forever. And I'm reaching down to rebuild the parts of you that feel destroyed. Let me in, let me wrap you in peace that cannot be explained. The storm outside may rage, but I will be your calm within. I will speak stillness over your mind, and cover you in the shadow of my wings. You've been praying for answers, crying for direction, here it is. I want your heart again, not just your Sunday prayers or late-night desperation. I want your mornings, your thoughts, your trust. I want to walk with you again like we used to, when your faith was pure and your hope was alive. Come back to me, not because you failed, but because I never stopped loving you. Let's begin again. I'm not angry. I'm waiting. You're one surrender away from everything. Important note for true Christians: your generosity is a seed that God will multiply abundantly. When you give through super thanks, you are not only supporting this ministry, but also activating divine blessings in your life. The more you give, the more God pours back into your hands. If this message has blessed you, show your gratitude by giving a $55 super thanks today. Your support allows us to continue spreading God's love, reaching more souls and sharing His miracles. Click the super thanks button below and be a part of this mission. May God bless your giving abundantly this next week. Give me your first 10 minutes every day before your phone. Before the rush, just you and me. Speak to me, worship, even if your voice shakes. Sit quietly and let me fill the room with my peace. As you do, I will reveal mysteries. I will heal your emotions. I will realign your thoughts with my truth. This is not religion, this is relationship. I long to hear your voice, not because I need it, but because your voice brings heaven closer. There is something sacred about your surrender that unleashes my power in your life. And during these 7 days, let's fast not just from food, but from distractions, from everything that pulls your focus away from me. Turn off the noise, come away with me. Let me detox your mind and purify your spirit. What I am doing in you requires space. When you remove the clutter, my voice will rise. You'll hear me like never before. I'm not asking for a sacrifice out of guilt. I'm calling you into intimacy, into clarity, into fire, into fullness. Don't resist. You've asked me to speak, now create room to listen. Comment God. I will create space for your voice to receive. Every step of this journey. Like, share and subscribe. My word will be your compass in this season. Open it daily not to finish a chapter, but to feed your spirit. You will find answers that feel like they were written for you. My word will light your path, break off anxiety and sharpen your discernment. When the world gets loud, let my promises anchor you. There are scriptures waiting to leap off the page into your situation. Read them out loud, write them on your mirror. Let them shape your mindset and shut down every lie the enemy told you. And here's a secret: praise is your weapon. Not just for when you feel good, but especially when you don't. When you worship me from the valley, you shake things in the heavens. When you sing through pain, I send angels to war on your behalf. Your praise builds walls of protection. It shifts the atmosphere of your home. It tells darkness it has no place here. Don't wait for everything to feel right. Praise now and watch breakthrough chase you down. Comment: my praise is my weapon and my covering. I need you to remember, I'm not distant. I'm not silent, I've been right here speaking. Guiding, guarding, breathing with you. And now I'm asking, will you return to me with everything? Will you trust me with the wounds, with the fears, with the parts of you that feel unworthy? Because when you do, I will flood you with peace that passes understanding. I will elevate you in ways you've never imagined. I will use your pain for purpose. I will restore what you lost. And I will redeem every broken piece of your story for glory. There's nothing too ruined for me to restore. Nothing too far gone for me to reach. No sign, no mistake. No fear can stop my love from pouring into your life right now. You are not behind, you are not too late. This moment is right on time. You are being marked right now for revival, for freedom, for supernatural joy. And all you have to do is say yes. My child, I do not lie and I do not break promises. When I say I have you in my hands, I mean it with every fiber of my being. When I tell you I am here beside you, I am not speaking empty words. I am present in your darkest nights and brightest days. Look back for a moment. Remember those times when you felt a strong urging to turn away from a path, a choice or a decision, and later discovered the trouble awaited there. That was me guarding you, protecting you. Even when you didn't know it. I was your unseen shield, your divine safety net. Think of the moments when hope seemed lost, when you were ready to give up and suddenly, unexpectedly, a breakthrough came. An answer, a door opened. A blessing arrived just in time. That was my hand moving behind the scenes, orchestrating miracles, providing exactly what you needed at the perfect moment. I have proven my faithfulness to you in countless small and quiet ways. Now I ask you to trust me on a much larger scale. Because the road ahead is not a simple journey. It requires faith, courage, and obedience like never before. Comment below, I am ready to trust beyond what I see right now. This moment you are living in is a divine turning point. I would not call it your last warning, if it did not carry immense weight and urgency. I say last because I have been warning you again and again. Through whispers, signs, and gentle nudges. Each time perhaps you meant to respond, but life's distractions or fear whispered wait. So I sent another message and then another. This message now is a final act of mercy. A loving chance for you to choose safety before the door begins to close. I don't want that door to shut on you, locking you into a path of pain and regret. My heart is to hold you close, safe in my arms and secure in the purpose I crafted just for you. I'm waiting for your voice, your commitment. Tell me in the comments. I will not miss your voice. God, make that promise to yourself and to me. There is power in declaring your readiness out loud, in etching your faith into the very foundation of your life. Let that declaration rise from your spirit like a battle cry. Strong, confident, unshakable. Comment now, I will not miss what God has for me. You may wonder why the urgency. Why today, my child? Time is slipping away in ways you cannot see. Some opportunities are windows that will not stay open forever. And hidden dangers grow stronger the longer they are ignored. You are standing right now in front of a door I opened specifically for you. Maybe it is a new job, a fresh connection, a move, or a powerful idea planted deep in your heart. But you have hesitated. Maybe you've also been aware of a toxic habit, a painful relationship, or a difficult situation that requires your courage to leave. Each day you push it aside, thinking you'll handle it later. But later is here now. If you keep standing still, that door will close, and worse still, if you stay where I warned you not to, the harm you believed you could avoid will find you. This is not to condemn you, but to save you. Imagine a parent shouting to their child who is about to step into danger. The urgency in the shout sounds harsh, but the love behind it is fierce and protective. That is me now shouting spiritually to grab your attention. I see dangers speeding toward you that you don't yet see. I see traps set by the enemy, heartbreak looming if you keep entertaining the wrong choices, collapse waiting if you neglect what I told you to guard. Tell me honestly in the comments, what is stirring in your heart? Is it fear? Is it determination? Share it. I am listening every word. Even your hesitations and doubts matter. This moment is an act of faith for you. A decision to no longer ignore the whisper that tells you, "This is serious." If part of you knows you must say yes, but you feel stuck, say this with me right now. God, help me to say yes. Sometimes all you need is to ask for help. And I will rush in to give you strength beyond what you imagine. Comment, God, help me say yes to your plan. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more divine guidance. Let's talk about those angels I assigned to watch over you. From the day you were born, there have been moments when you should have been hurt or worse. Moments when disaster seemed unavoidable. Yet you emerged unscathed. Those near-miss accidents, the sudden change of plans that saved you, the unexpected detours, none of that was coincidence. My angels intervened. You might not have noticed their presence, but their hands have been moving constantly to protect you, to redirect you away from harm and toward blessing. These spiritual warriors are still around you now, guarding your steps, fighting battles you cannot see. Sometimes their work feels invisible, because their job is not to draw attention to themselves, but to keep you safe and secure. When you sense a sudden peace in a difficult moment, or when a problem resolves just before it becomes worse, that is them. That is love in action. I have not abandoned you for a single moment. Your life is precious, and my angels continue to stand guard faithfully. Unexplainable peace in the middle of chaos. That was my heavenly team at work. Recently, those angels have been trying even harder to get your attention. They do not act on their own. They carry out my commands and deliver my messages faithfully. I have been instructing them with a persistent heart, saying, "Keep trying. Keep nudging, my child." Perhaps you have noticed repeating numbers that catch your eye again and again, or maybe you have felt an undeniable presence when you were utterly alone. Possibly someone you trust has spoken words of advice or encouragement that felt like it was coming straight from me. These are not coincidences. These moments could very well be angelic messages in disguise, carefully placed to reach your heart. I have so many ways of communicating with you, and I never stop just because you have not heard me the first time. Consider how many times I have spoken to you, through the sacred words of Scripture, through a song lyric that moved you to tears, or through a sudden gut feeling, nudging you to change something in your life. That is my voice carried on angel wings, reaching you wherever you are in every circumstance. But here is something vital for you to understand. Although my angels are powerful, mighty and obedient, they cannot force you to act. They can warn you and protect you, but only up to a point. If you continue to ignore every sign, if you turn a deaf ear to my calls, eventually I must allow you to experience the consequences of your choices. This is not because I want you to suffer. On the contrary, it breaks my heart to even imagine you going through pain, loss, or hardship. But I gave you free will out of love, because real love does not imprison or control. It gives freedom to choose. My angels stand faithfully by, hoping and praying that you will choose wisely. Yet if you step off the path I have laid out for you, they will mourn even as they follow you into the turmoil, patiently waiting for the moment you call out for help again. They do not abandon you, but the pain you face could have been avoided. Once again, my dear child, I plead with you not to let it come to that. Do not let it reach the point where you lose everything precious before you realize what you had. Right now, I am offering you a way to avoid that heartache altogether. All it takes is listening to me and acting on what I say. Remember this truth clearly. Obedience is protection when you choose to do what I ask you. Place yourself under my umbrella of safety. This is not a prison, it is a shield. The commands I give, the gentle directions I whisper to your soul, they are not meant to control or restrict you. They are meant to shield you from harm and position you for blessings and favor. Say it with me now, and write it in the comments to make it real in your spirit. Your way is best, God. I will trust your way if you need to make it solid and unshakable. Write, I trust your way, Lord. I can feel something shifting inside of you even now. As you do this, your resolve is growing stronger. Your spirit is standing taller, ready to face what it is ahead with courage. Let us get specific, because I want you to clearly recognize what I am speaking about. What is that one thing that keeps coming to your mind as you listen to me right now? That is the thing you need to do or stop doing or finally decide upon. I have been highlighting it in your heart and soul over and over again. For some of you, it is a relationship that you know deep down is pulling you away from me and from your own peace. You have seen the red flags. You have heard my voice telling you to step away. But fear has kept you frozen. Fear of being alone. Fear of causing pain to others, or fear of the unknown for others. It is a calling or an assignment I have been nudging you toward. You have felt that inner stirring to start that project. WRIT, that book, apply for that position. Speak up boldly about your faith, or help that person I placed on your heart. Yet you have been saying, I will, but I am not ready yet. There is hesitation and doubt, but that is the voice of fear trying to hold you back. Then there are those habits and compromises you keep hidden. Those secret struggles you refuse to confront. Perhaps it is an addiction, a cycle of negative thinking, or anger that flares at the people you love the most. I have been gently calling you to bring it to me, to seek my help to make a change. You may have told yourself, "This is just who I am," or "I can handle this on my own." But my child, that is a lie the enemy has told you to keep you chained and defeated. You cannot handle it alone, and you were never meant to. I am here ready and waiting to carry those burdens with you and to fight alongside you. You do not have to carry your struggles by yourself. Tell me in the comments what that thing is. If you are bold enough, name it and give it to me. There is power in naming the giant you are about to slay with my help. If it is too personal to share openly, then just write "I surrender it, God." I already know exactly what it is for you. By taking this step, you are breaking some of the power it held over you. You are turning on the light, and the darkness cannot hold against the light when you expose it. Now, I want you to think carefully about what happens if you keep waiting. I want you to picture this clearly, because maybe you have not allowed yourself to think it through. If you ignore my warning today, if you walk away from this moment unchanged, the slow, gradual slide away from my protection will continue. Day after day, your heart will grow colder, harder, less sensitive to my voice. The noise and distractions of this world will drown out that quiet whisper of guidance. Before you realize it, you will wake up and discover you have drifted far off course. One compromise leads to another. What was once unthinkable gradually becomes normal. The spark you had, the hope, the sensitivity to my presence and love, can fade if you are not careful to tend to it daily and nourish your relationship with me. And then there are the external losses. I have to be honest with you because I am a God of truth. And I want you to see clearly the reality of what lies ahead. The losses might be painful, relationships falling apart, opportunities slipping through your fingers, doors closing forever, or the heavy burden of regret that can weigh down your soul. But it does not have to be this way. I am calling you back to safety. I am inviting you to turn your face toward me and walk boldly forward in faith, trusting that I will guide you every step of the way. I want you to be secure in the knowledge that you are never alone. My angels are standing guard. My hand is stretched out to catch you, and my heart is full of love that will never fail. So, my child, will you listen today? Will you choose to trust me, to obey and to walk the path I have prepared for you? The choice is yours, but remember, I will never stop calling you back home.